Hello everyone, we are live at Silicon Slopes. My name is Kristina Ayanian and I'm your host from Nasdaq. Joining me today is the CEO of G2, Godard, Abel, and the CEO of Hunt Club, Nick Cromydas. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having us, Kristina.
So you guys just left the main stage. You talked about 5 lessons of entrepreneurship, how to build billion-dollar companies. Tell us more about that.
Well, it was fun.
Great time.
Yeah.
The 5 tips. I think the first one we talked about is riding a big wave. And I think that's what we're all doing here at Silicon Slopes. Maybe, hopefully not a big avalanche. But the idea is pick a big trend in tech and then position your company to help customers take advantage of it. And that's how you can really grow.
And Nick, you run one of the top talent companies in the world. Can you talk more about the Entrepreneurial Family?
Yeah, so learning more about how he's built it and watching him over the years, it's incredible how he's designed like these companies where people come, they stay, they succeed, and then they go to build the next thing. And so, I think it's a huge testament to the culture he's built over the years, all of his different businesses, and something that hopefully, in my career, maybe Hunt Club goes on forever, but I can do over and over again with our entrepreneurial family.
It's amazing. And Godard, you've built and sold companies to Oracle and Salesforce. Can you tell us how conscious entrepreneurship helped you with this?
Yes, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs, I faced a lot of anxiety building my first company and had this constant fear of failure. And my company did almost fail 3 years in. We were almost bankrupt and it felt like such a burden on me. And then I got connected to a conscious leadership coach and guru, Jim Dethmer. And he taught me to become more present, more self-aware, meditate, breathe, and having that consciousness, bring that in your business as a leader, I've found to really help relieve that anxiety and hopefully make me better at connecting with my team and my customers.
And what is the peak culture that you talk about?
And peak, it's our cultural mnemonic, so it stands for performance, entrepreneurship, authenticity, and kindness. And those are just values we strive to live by every day.
What advice do both of you have for companies, really facing hardships in the recession?
Yeah, I think first thing is just really managing the moment. And I think in difficult moments, people have a tendency to thrash, to fight. And I think just accept some of the things happening to you, disassociate yourself from the performance of the business, and just think objectively in what you need to do to make sure that you can continue to go forward.
And Godard, G2 is now a unicorn billion-dollar company. What did you do to get there? What advice do you have for entrepreneurs starting out?
I think a lot of it is perseverance, because we have been at it for 10 years now, and I think it took us 9 years to become a unicorn. And like most things in entrepreneurship, the beginning you have this euphoric dream and you think it's going to happen right away, but it usually takes a few years. And so I think having perseverance, sticking with your vision, and our vision was always to create this place you go for software, to help business people around the world find the right software as software eats the world, and we just stuck to that vision. And especially in tough times, I think that becomes doubly important. Stay committed to your vision and just keep going.
Yeah. And Nick, you've invested in over 60 companies. What is that key it factor that you look for in a founder or an entrepreneur or a company?
Yeah, I think it's founder market fit. So is someone building something that they're so passionate about and trying to solve a problem that regardless of the ups and downs, they're going to continue going forward. And so, I think of a couple investments come to mind. One is Alyssa Ravasi over at HipCamp. First-time entrepreneur, obsessed with getting everybody outside in the outdoors, her mission to do that every single day, even though she had never built a business. And so as they went through ups and downs, she stayed core to who she was. And the second was a company called Oros, actually. This kid dropped out of school, went to China to learn how to manufacture apparel using the insulation from spaceships.
Wow.
And so he was so obsessed with trying to solve this problem of effectively putting insulation into a jacket so it's as thin as a t-shirt one day, so no more puffy coats, that he was willing to drop out of college and go to China for 3 months. And so I think it's really, is someone really working on their true calling, and do they have the grit to continue on and make it successful?
Thank you so much for joining us. This has been so inspiring, and we look forward to continuing our conversation.
Thanks, Kristina.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.